Okay, so you wanted to be a videographer.
Yeah.
I mean, not a videographer, a cinematographer.
Yeah. Either or.
Did you ever look into, like, I mean, I know you're a kid, but did you look into, like what it takes?
A little bit, not too. I didn't. Well, delve 12.
12, yeah.
I didn't-
Delve and, yeah.
I didn't dive too deep into
I think you were 12 and dive. I think you were you made your own portmanteau. That's great. Okay, so, like, how did you even come up with this, like, idea that you wanted to be that?
I don't know. I just like because you
That's
know we're
crazy,
in
yeah.
different generations, but not
relax.
too. Okay,
Relax.
What year were you born?
86. Shut up, dude.
2002.
Oh, jeez.
But like a lot of my childhood was spent just watching YouTube videos, especially like during the summer when I was off school. I literally did not have a life outside of like.
Yeah, because I mean, you're of that generation where YouTube, like, was it 2010 when it?
My generation was the generation when YouTube really started getting popular. Yeah. And so it was like, that's what I really liked. And I was like, I want to be a YouTuber, or I just want to be a content.
I'm still trying to.
I mean, I still think it would be a cool goal. It's just like a lot of it I've learned through watching YouTubers. It's just luck based.
It is. Consistency is another one. The thing that I've seen with, especially the stuff that I like to do, like the cooking and the travel stuff, is I film and I'm terrible at it, because one, those people have somebody else like doing that stuff for them. And there was one time where I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to like get all the equipment and everything. And then this guy was like, yeah, I spent 10 hours here and I got this one shot. And it was like 20 seconds of his video. And I'm like, no, like if I spend my money, well, it's a little different now that I can just go anywhere in the States and not really have to spend our money on tickets.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm going to go like to, back then, if I was going to go like to Bali or Thailand or something, and it's like, I'm going to spend $1,000 plus on ticket and then like not spend my vacation doing stuff. Just like, hey, I'm going to get this one shot. Like, yeah. And also too, I'm lazy. I'm just like, I know a lot of people like the process of learning things, and like, I'm instant gratification. I'm like, how can I learn this guitar riff in about 20 minutes? Like,
that's exactly. I've got a guitar and I've been trying to learn, and I'm like, if I don't know it in 5 minutes, I'm like, I quit.
Did you learn anything, like any videography stuff, or cinematography, or look into it
besides like
YouTube videos?
I'll show you later.
Okay.
I have, like,
so Connor, earlier before this, he confessed that he has a YouTube channel that's private.
yeah, it's all privated, but like I made a decent amount of videos.
It's 12. It's like a time capsule. It's 12-year-old Connor.
Yeah. It's really
guys, my name's Connor. Welcome back to my channel.
It actually sounds exactly that bad.
Oh, jeez, mister.
That high pitched. But like we did stuff. Like my friend also really enjoyed doing like videographer stuff. Okay. So we would record our own like skits and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Like outside of like like stupid stuff, like a murder mystery or something.
Okay.
And I would always be the cameraman, and I'd be like running with his little camcorder, like fanning it around. But there was this one time we had like a school project, and we had to do it over like a certain topic, and our topic was like depression and how it like affects you. Keep in mind, this was like 6th grade.
Okay.
Like, doing this topic about depression.
Very heavy subject.
Yeah. But basically our teacher gave us all like a website to use, and it was just like slideshows. Like it was just slideshows.
Okay.
And we were like, no. So we decided to be different, and we made a whole like video like skit of like depression and stuff. And the storyline, okay, this is so dark for like a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
But like the whole storyline was like, there's this couple and they're happy, and then I got one of my friends to grab his BB gun.
Jesus, bro.
So we have a gun in the video, and the girl, his wife, gets shot and dies, and he goes into a spiral and starts like drinking and stuff. And then me, like his friend, playing myself, I come in to like cheer him up and stuff and make him feel better, and that's like the whole.
Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna take a darker turn.
But we did have him sipping like cranberry juice like it was wine.
That's funny.
I think there was a scene where he was gonna take his own life.
What grade did you get?
Okay, wait, this is the funny part. So I was actually ended up being so embarrassed by it. ended up being so embarrassed by it that the day we were supposed to present it, it was me and my friend. The day we were supposed to present it, I like skipped school and didn't go and left him there by himself to present it. But he didn't have the like
video?
file. Yeah. So he couldn't present it. But I think she just gave us like a C anyways.
Dude, okay, who played the wife?
His cousin.
It's very Tennessee.
Yeah.
I married my cousin and someone killed her. Oh, I thought that's not too bad. I thought it was going to take a darker turn than that.
No, but it was really fun. It was just very looking back.
You're like a regular Steven Spielberg, because that's what Spielberg did back in the day when he was a kid.
Yeah, I should have kept up with it.
You should
It
have.
probably could have been better by now.
Yeah,
But-
that's pretty cool, dude. I didn't expect that. And so the whole reason we're doing this was because 2 days ago we did the Mars Attacks, and you said we got to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once together.
And you promised me you haven't watched it.
I have not seen it, but I did send you a text earlier today and just telling you, hey, are you up for it? And I sent you like a GIF.
Yeah.
You had a very crass response.
It wasn't actually that important of a thing. It was just like, I didn't want you to have any semblance of what the movie was about at all.
Okay, so truth be told, I do know what the movie's about.
Gee.
Not because I looked into it right now, but I just, like before, it won Oscars. It made a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if it made a lot of money, but it won Oscars. I think it won Best Picture, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I know that it started. I think I even said it last time. What's that guy's name? Ke Huy Quan.
Yeah.
Michelle Yeoh, Jamie Lee Curtis, who won an Oscar for her role, which it should have gone to. Angela Bassett for Wakanda Forever, but that's neither here nor there. That's correct. So you couldn't really tell me much as far as like what to expect, but what is it you liked about this movie that you want me to watch it?
Probably the cinematography.
Okay.
All of that. The
shots
like
were really
special
cool.
effects,
Mhm.
the like it's so interesting.
I just know from a lot of people that, especially for people that aren't used to, I guess you could say like comic book movies or stuff like that, or sci-fi movies, that it's really trippy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think that, and the AC turned on. But I think also too that a lot of people probably went into this thinking it was like a drama or something, which it kind of is. But I don't think they expected the sci-fi aspect of it.
Yeah.
Did you know going in that it was that?
I don't know what I expected, but
Why did you see it?
I think I had seen the trailer and I thought it was interesting. And so I went with like my ex, not my most recent, my ex before her.
Before they
Yeah, the ex before the ex. We went and like saw it because it was like a predominantly Asian cast. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Did you go see Crazy Rich Asians with?
I did see
course you
Crazy Rich
did.
Asians. I love Crazy Rich Asians.
I've never
too.
seen
That
it before.
It was good. It was good.
That was good.
It's different vibe.
Yeah.
But it's good. Yeah.
So the reason you saw that is because it was predominantly Asian. The main cast was Asian, and
Oh, and I just really liked
you're
how
right.
yeah. I didn't know what to expect, but it looked.
I mean, I've heard from a lot of people it's really, really good. So I'm
Yeah,
excited
well,
to
I'm
see.
gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't remember
Don't
a
remember
lot
much.
of it.
I do know something, but I'm not. I do know I do know one huge plot point of it, but I'm not going to say anything until we're done. Yeah.
Like Men in Black. I'm wiping your memory.
You're neuralizing me.
Yeah, I'm neuralizing
A
you.
movie that came out before you were born, you child.
I've seen it. It's been a long time.
Did you get neuralized?
Yeah,
You haven't seen
I
it?
did.
Alrighty, are you ready to watch this, dude?
Yeah,
Let's do this.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
My mind is overstimulated.
How was it?
I don't even know what to say. Like when you were trying to describe it to me the other day, I was like, it shouldn't be that hard to describe a movie. That's what this is right now for me. I
Yeah.
have so many questions.
I
Oh my God.
don't think I can answer them.
No, I don't know if anybody can. So, but okay, in her original universe, she's screwed.
She worked it all out.
But no, because like in the original universe, because that was in her original universe at the end. That was the one where they actually had the party.
Yeah.
So in the original one, that was where they were wanted for assaulting. So how did it didn't get fixed? They just she just jumped to the other one.
Well, Waymond, her husband, like talked to her and talked to the tax lady and got it all like worked out with his kindness.
Yes, but that was the universe that she went to another one where they had the exact same situation, but they didn't assault Deidre. And then when they called her on the phone, they were like, "Oh, you didn't come in on time."
I think it was all the same universe.
No, it can't be.
I think
It can't be
but
the same
remember,
one.
every time Wayman like talked her out of it.
Yeah. Okay, dude. First of all, I can see why this one. I think this one picture. I keep saying that, and I'm not sure if it. I'm not sure if it did.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Let's ask ChatGPT. Did this win best picture? Okay, yeah, it won. Dude, okay, it won best picture, best director, best actress. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's deserving. Best supporting actor, Ke Huy Quan, Jamie Lee Curtis, original screenplay and editing. I'll talk about the two things that I have like problems with.
Yeah.
This movie, but this is such a good movie. Okay. Now the first thing I wrote here was I would love to learn an Asian language because the movie starts off and they're speaking in I was gonna say Spanish, they're speaking in Mandarin.
Yeah.
They own a laundromat, and the whole thing is they're getting audited. And when they're about to go to the audit, they're interrupted by Alpha Wayman. So basically, that Alpha universe was able to figure out how to multiverse jump or verse jump, as they call it. They started training. So the person that found out how to do it was Evelyn, which is the mom.
Yeah.
They own a laundromat, right? In that universe, she was the one that figured it out because she was really, really smart.
Yep.
Then they started training young people to do this, and one of them that was really talented to do that was Joy.
Yeah.
Their daughter, but then she took it far, or they pushed her too far. The mom pushed her too far.
Yeah.
And so then she became basically like the villain of the multiverse.
Jobu Tupaki.
Jobu Chewbacca. Chewbacca. Okay, so there's so many themes in this movie. One, it's family.
Yeah.
And how sometimes parents push their kids. I think there was something to be said about mental illness for sure.
Yeah.
Or like multiple personality.
Yeah.
Because of the different personalities and
keep talking about it. There's like a quote that I saw the other day, and it made
about
me
this
think.
Movie? Or
not
just
about
in
the
general?
movie. It was just a quote about. Oh my gosh! I wish I could find the quote. It's a really good quote.
Okay, so the first thing I saw in this dude is the set design, especially of the laundromat and the house.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I say that I've said this other times, and hopefully it makes sense to people. But the house, the laundromat, they looked real. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, it looks like lived in. Like they just went to a random laundromat that was underneath a house, an apartment, and they just started filming there because it looked like people actually lived there. Like with all the different, like, especially how the house was cluttered.
Yeah.
Very much an immigrant style house coming from immigrant parents, although my parents weren't like that.
Yeah.
But my grandparents, that's how their house looked like.
Yeah.
That's how many other immigrant houses look like, whether you're Asian or Latino, I would imagine even like African or like, whatever. That's how the houses look like.
Yeah, I have friends who have immigrant parents. I've been to their houses.
And then that's how it looks like, right? It's just like clutter, just so much clutter. And it's like, oh, the house, like you can never get it clean enough. That's one thing I like. Dude, the costume, the set designs, like the all that stuff was amazing. Did you find the quote?
Yeah, I did. So circling back, how we were talking about parents pressuring their kids and stuff. The quote is from Carl Jung, and it goes, "The greatest burden a child must bear is the unlived life of their parents." Meaning, like,
no, I get it.
You're gonna have to.
That is very much also too like an immigrant kid thing.
Yeah.
My experience is a little different, but I have seen it in other friends who are more so immigrants than my parents are, that they pressure them to like live vicariously through that.
Yeah. Which can cause a bunch of mental health struggles and.
Yeah. If we could skip ahead to the ending.
Yeah.
At the very end, where basically this Jobu is trying to kill or destroy the multiverse, right? Or take it over or whatever. She kind of already did.
Yeah.
Then Evelyn doesn't want to kill her daughter because she's the one, the Evelyn that we meet, she's the one that can stop this from happening somehow, or that's what they believe. Towards the end, she does eventually, spoiler, right? But she does. But at the end, when she's having that speech, the daughter's telling her like, stop, like every time I'm with you, like I feel terrible and all this stuff, like I can't live with you. It's just better if we go our own ways.
Yeah.
And then Evelyn is like, okay, fine. Like, I love you enough to like let you live your life. But then she comes back. She tells her like, wait a second, like, hold up. And I thought that was kind of cool. It's like basically like, you're not the kid I wanted. You got a tattoo, even though you know I hate them.
Yeah.
Like, you did all these things, and even to some degree that, you know, she was dating a woman, and like all these things, and she's like, but even with all that, like, I'm still here, like, and you still somehow find your way back to me. So like, you say you want to be apart, but that's not really
Yeah.
like, they, even though like they had that, and I can see that in some people that like you can, especially with family members, it's like you have that strained relationship or you don't really get along, but you still kind of, I don't know, need each other maybe, or
Yeah.
I'm completely blown away by this movie.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the best movies I've seen in a long time, dude.
I'm glad you watched it. It was great. It was a long movie.
It was like 2.5 hours or
I think
2:45.
it was longer. Yeah.
What time did we start? What time is it? 8?
Probably started
8:30.
close to 6.
You got here. Yeah, we probably started close to 6.
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah.
The martial arts in this is crazy good.
Yeah.
And we were talking that Michelle Yao and Ki Hui Kwan, they're both seasoned martial artists. As a matter of fact, he was one of the stunt coordinators for the movie The One, and then some of the X-Men movies.
Okay.
And you can kind of see that.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like him.
He's just like that in the movie in real life.
Yeah.
Because he does whatever award he won for the movie.
Oh yeah. Supporting
that
actor.
was his first like big award he's won since he was in the Indiana Jones. And so he goes like, he does a speech and he like, I don't remember. I think he cried during the speech, like talking about
He's
how
just a
much
sweet
it meant
guy,
to him and that he thought he had lost his chance in acting and
Hollywood.
stuff. Yeah.
He's just a really sweet guy.
Yeah.
He's like the Asian version of you.
Oh, thank you. Wayman.
Well, Wayman, what were some of your favorite multiverse iterations?
My favorite one? Probably, I thought the hot dog one was really funny.
That was so weird. And in like, whenever you have a multiverse movie, or like they're always gonna have a weird universe.
Yeah.
But it was so funny that they focused so much on that one.
Yeah.
I think they gave it almost as like basically equal time with all the other ones.
Yeah, and a lot of them were weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one was like, so explain a little bit what the hot dog thing was.
So it was when she was first trying to fight Jobu and she tried to jump to another multiverse, but all she could focus on were hot dog.
Yeah.
So her fingers turned into limp hot dogs. And then, but in the hot dog universe, she is in love with the IRS agent.
Deidre,
like they're,
by
her and Deidre are a couple.
Yeah.
And so they're like trying to like love each other with hot dog fingers. And also when they bite them, like ketchup and mustard come out.
I get that. Like they put it inside their multiple times it's happened in that universe that they put it inside each other's mouth and then like mustard and ketchup came out. Okay, so that was my other question, or that's another aspect more than anything. So you as a person cannot jump to a different universe. The only ones that could do that was Jobu, which is Joy, and then towards the end, Evelyn, I think.
Yeah.
But the way you could access other ones is you can send your mind to the other universe.
Body.
Yeah, to the other body
Mm-hmm.
of yourself if it exists.
Yeah.
Or of the version of it. Because there was a universe where there were rocks.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. And with the googly eyes.
That was like a 3-minute scene too.
Yeah,
like, it was just a rock.
Just a rock and they couldn't talk. And that was very much, you know what when I said that was California?
Mm-hmm.
To me, that looked like Death Valley,
Okay.
California. Which I went there and it kind of just looks like that. I think my favorite one was I was either the raccoon cootie. Raccoonie? I know.
Raccoonie.
Raccoonie. I'm gonna have to take that out. Well, okay, let me spell it out. RACCONCCANI
Raccoonie.
You say, okay, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, don't.
Jimmy Kimmel just got canceled and I don't want to get canceled. That was the other thing that we're saying, like right in the opening scene, you can, so in the scene they're running around, they're trying to run this business and they're getting audited by the IRS. But like in that 20-minute scene, like I felt the stress of like them trying to figure out all that stuff. It was so stressful.
Yeah.
And I like that it like the multiverse stuff doesn't start for like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But that intensity of like the stress and all that is like literally from the first scene.
You can feel it. Yeah.
It's palpable. Okay, so my favorite version of Evelyn for sure is the movie star Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me a little bit of vibes of the ending. Spoiler alert for a movie that's 10 years old almost. La La Land. The master that she had, it was 100% Kill Bill.
Uh-huh.
Like it was. I don't know. Have you seen Kill Bill before?
I think so. It's been a while.
So in this multiverse, she is an actress who doesn't marry Waymond.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't go. They don't go to America together. She stays back and
like actually chases her
dreams. Or oh no, what was it? She gets assaulted. She's about to get assaulted or robbed. Then someone comes and like beats them up, and it's the person who becomes her master. Then she trains with them.
Yeah.
But then she uses that martial arts for movies.
Yeah.
Now, I told you this. I was saying this while we were watching the movie. In that universe, she is an actress who uses her. She's a martial artist who uses her skills to become an actress, which is literally her.
Yeah.
And in that part where they're showing her like going through like the red carpets, it's literally footage of her at like crazy rich Asians, crazy rich Asians, and like James Bond and like all the other movies that she's been in.
Yeah.
I thought that was my favorite universe.
It was really cool. It was really interesting. I thought at first for a while, I thought the actress her and martial artist her were two different universes. I didn't know that they were like combined.
Yeah, that was kind of weird that they combined them.
It took me a second to like get it. But yeah, it was just her life.
It was just her life.
Her actual life.
I wonder if that's actually how she became an actress. Because
she got robbed.
She got robbed and then she learned martial arts. Yeah. She came out in a James Bond movie. She was a Bond girl.
Yeah. Tomorrow
Never Dies? Okay. It was the one with Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
She did really good. Now, the two gripes I do have of this movie. Not so much that it was long, but yes, it was long. The ending does drag a lot.
Yeah.
The ending is what? 30 minutes?
Yeah.
40 minutes? The everywhere? Well, see, that's the thing though. Like, so they split it up all in like to 3 parts. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yep.
Hence the name of the movie. So the second to last part, it drags on for so much.
Yeah.
Where they're going through the different universe and they're like
most of the movie.
basically most of the movie. And then they're just like, so that part did really annoy me. If I had like, honestly, like I'm just saying gripes because like, but there really is no, like this movie's so good. I don't care. No, the one thing I do care, and I said this before and I'll said it on other podcasts that I've done, other episodes. Jamie Lee Curtis did a really good job in her performance as Deidre.
Yeah.
I do not think she did better than Angela Bassett as the Queen of Wakanda in Wakanda Forever.
Understandable.
That is my biggest gripe.
Yeah.
She should have won the Oscar. You know who I think, honestly, like Jamie Lee Curtis did an amazing job, but I think who deserved it more, if anybody was going to get it from this movie, it would be the daughter. She did a really good job.
Yeah.
Stephanie Sue, I believe her name is. Because they're playing multiple roles. It's not like they're just playing one version of themselves. They're playing, I don't know, 1,000?
Yeah, a lot.
a lot of versions. There's so much that went into this, like just to think like all the stuff that went into this movie.
Yeah, how do you think they came up with the plot of the movie?
I have no idea. And oh, dude, it was produced by Anthony and Joe Russo, who did the couple Avengers movies. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. It was A24 produced. I didn't know that, which is a up and coming studio. No, they're pretty big now. There was one part that kind of reminded me of have you ever seen The Ring? The movie The Ring?
But I think I know what you're talking about.
The part where they're literally looking at every single different possibility, and the thing,
Doctor Strange,
yeah, like was it 4 million and 14 million and one possibilities or whatever it was?
Yeah, that
part, and the screen is just like every millisecond is something different.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, it'd be cool if like you just go back and like super slow mo and see everything, every single like different universe.
Yeah.
So I did like the funny part was like, in order for them to universe jump, they have to do something weird.
They have to do something that is so like peculiar that it changes the course of the universe or something like that. Yeah.
A lot of them were pretty weird. I didn't actually, I think I might have gone to the restroom of that part before they do that weird thing. those two guys that are chasing her.
Yeah.
But how did the security guard end up naked or pantless?
He was already out. I think he was already pantless. He was already out. He was out of the scene because it was focused on the other, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, the other guy.
The other guy, yeah.
It was focused on him trying to get.
But how did, like, in the scene before, did he become pantless, or they took out?
No, I think he just popped out of the air.
And he was
the
just
scene
like,
where he's just like landing on it.
Or maybe because he knew what he had to do, he was like already prepped. Pantless. Watch the movie. You'll get what we're talking about.
The other guy.
Yeah.
The other guy was never pantless.
No,
He
he just went straight through. Dude, the paper cut. I couldn't even look at it.
That was the first one where
That
he was through his fingers, paper cuts through his fingers so he could.
So, like, I thought it was something specific, like specific in the sense of like they had to tell you. So throughout the movie, the Evelyn can communicate with the OG version, or the alpha version of Wayman, and he gave her instructions specifically on what to do. Something, what was it, like switch your shoes, and then so it was like the first thing, the instruction was basically like switch your shoes to like different feet. So that was a weird thing, or then it was think about being in the janitor's closet, or being in that universe basically, or being somewhere else. So I thought it was specific instructions because like over their basically those huge Bluetooths from the early 2000s, they would tell them something like, hey, do this, or what was it? Give yourself the paper cuts in between your fingers. And then he says like, it was either that or break my arm or something.
Break your arm or take a nap.
Yeah, take a nap.
You're not sleepy right now, are you?
But that's not really weird. But I guess in that situation, it would be weird.
Yeah. He ate the gum, the chewed up gum from under the table.
No, the first one he did was the
eat the chapstick.
Eat the chapstick.
He ate the chapstick. Yeah. Oh, and then Deidre. I think you might have been looking away or something. You kind of saw it in the end, but she stapled the thing to her forehead.
and then when she snapped out of, she's like, "What did you do?" She sniffed the bug.
Yeah, that was towards closer to the end.
And then she drank all the orange juice.
All the orange juice.
Or the orange soda.
Yeah, what else? There was so much.
There was so much, dude.
Yeah.
And basically, the daughter, Jobu Chewbacca, did she die in the end? Like that version of her?
No, because at the end when they're having the conversation by the car and stuff, and she like...
Was that actually her?
No, I don't think it was. I don't think in that universe she knew. But it finally like broke through to her. And then it goes back to the scene where she's fading into the bagel, and she comes back out of the bagel, and like pulls her out of it. So I don't think she ever dies.
So Jobu is not part of that universe, the original one that we saw.
I guess not. But she still took her over in parts. Remember in the laundromat?
Is there two now?
I don't think so. I think it's just.
And then she just snapped back into her own universe.
I think they're just all one person, but like branching off of each other. So it comes
because
back
she's one of the main. She's the only person, except for Evelyn now.
Yeah,
you can see everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah,
hence the name.
Yeah.
So I'm confused because again, that universe is the original universe is still messed up because they went to go do the audit. They were like, okay, we give you until the end of the day, and then she gets summoned, I guess, or approached by Alpha Wayman, and she's kind of on board with what's going on with the multiverse stuff because she takes her like to see other stuff, and then she assaults Deidre because she thinks she's a bad one, right?
Yeah, she's
a bad Deidre, and then they call the cops on her. Then the cops come, and then that's when Alpha Wayman takes over Hacks, basically.
Yeah,
and then he karate chops everything. So all that stuff's happening in that universe, but that doesn't get resolved.
But it does. Because Wayman ends up like talking to her.
But that's a different universe because why would the cops let her go?
I don't remember. But at the end, remember, she told the cops to let her go.
Yes, but that's a different universe. That's not the same one. Because that universe, like, because the cops all came and they surrounded the building and then Joy killed a bunch of people. They wouldn't just let them go and like, oh, you can go have your party. Also, too, by the time that finished, that was already night.
Maybe that universe just like died off or something.
Yeah, nothing got. I mean, do you agree, or do you kind of like still questioning like if it's
kind of? I don't know. I mean, there were parts of it that did like happen.
They lined up a little bit, The only thing that seemed to me that branched off is that she didn't assault Deidre, because that was that turning point in that universe.
Yeah.
And that's when, the cops came and Wayman started doing his karate. He was like, Indy. Okay, I got to figure that out, because to me, it was like that universe is still going on. Everybody's fighting. That's the other thing I didn't really get. So in the Alpha universe, there's also an Alpha grandpa. The grandpa's another Gong.
Yeah, Gong Gong.
He's also a key figure, but he wanted to kill Jobu, or Joy, the daughter. But then at the end, he wanted to kill Evelyn.
He wanted to kill Evelyn because Joy was finally going to go into the bagel to kill herself, and then Evelyn was trying to pull her out of it and keep her alive. But Gong Gong knew that Jobu was bad and that would like destroy the universe. So they were going to kill Evelyn so that Jobu would still go into the bagel and kill herself.
And why did she stab her husband?
I don't know.
And her husband was just like, oh. Well, that was also his thing too. That he even says it like, I always see the good in people, and it's not to be naive. It's not that I'm unaware that
it's strategic.
It's strategic, so
necessary.
So he can.
So that that's how he makes it through everything.
Yeah, which it's a pretty good sentiment. I try to live like that.
Kind of see, not to get too deep,
no,
but I see a lot of him in me, or me in that version of him that he's portraying.
You're very cheery. You always see the positive.
I try to be, but it's like that, and then like part of it was like he was always letting her step on.
Yeah,
and still like forgiving for it and stuff.
Although he did want to get a divorce.
Yeah, I think, but it wasn't like
that.
This is so similar to my situation.
That seemed also strategic.
I don't think he wanted the divorce. I just think he knew that like
it was better.
It wasn't gonna get better the way things were going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also too, she even confesses at some point unknowingly that she was like, oh, I when she saw the universe, a different universe, she was like, oh, I saw my universe and I didn't end up with you. And it was like,
yeah, I wish you would have seen it.
I wish you would have seen it. It was a lot better. I was like, dude, that's
messed up.
Harsh. But yeah, dude, thank you for making me watch this movie.
I'm glad you watched it. I haven't seen it in a while.
Dude, it's so good. Like I can't get over. I can't believe like as someone me that loves movies, I can't believe I've waited this long to watch it.
Yeah. Was there anything that I know you mentioned The Ring, but were there any movies that made you think of this one?
Movies, no, but there's an episode of Rick and Morty.
Okay.
Where it's not so much the multiverse. It's like they have different possibilities within that universe. It was actually the first episode of season 2. And the previous season they had froze time.
Yeah.
So time stopped. And then after 6 months they restarted time and they said like, make sure you are certain of every single move because we're waiting for time to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And then time like started branching off and stuff like that. So it kind of remind me of that one because something that you did in the regular universe affected when you were like plugged in, so to speak, to the other people. Like, and then the reason, okay, that was one other thing too. And the reason they plug into other people is so they can use their skills. I don't know if you said that. So like she would use the martial arts skills. She would use the hibachi skills. What was the other
martial arts, hibachi. The singer was, so I don't really understand that one still, but it said increased lung capacity when she got that one.
Yeah, it was like, I thought it was going to be like doing math or like doing stuff, but it was like very niche things. And I think that kind of made it fun.
Yeah.
Like things that you wouldn't usually think of like working or like hibachi skills like to fight.
Yeah.
And then when she fought that girl that was using her dog.
Oh, her dog.
As like a garrote or like whatever, nunchucks or something. Jenny Slate, I didn't even know she was in this movie. For me, the weirdness really reminded me of the movie, which is another amazing movie, which I'll probably have to do with somebody.
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Okay.
The weirdness aspect. It's one of those categories where it's basically a drama, but they use sci-fi elements to tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say this is a drama.
Yeah. Have you seen Black Mirror?
Yes, I've seen some episodes, yeah.
This just seems like a really long Black Mirror episode.
Yeah. That's another good show. Yeah, like I think that one, Eternal Sunshine, that Rick and Morty episode.
Mm-hmm.
I could see how you like the cinematography of this.
Yeah.
It's really
I
good.
thought it was great. There's just so much going on all the time.
And it's like there's certain. I mean, maybe because I don't know the director that well, but there's certain directors or certain cinematographers that you're like, oh, that's this guy's calling card. And it's like they used a bunch of different directors or cinematographers' calling cards in this movie. I also like to fake out that it's like the movie ended and you're like, what?
Yeah. And then it pans out and she's watching the movie.
Yeah. But also, too, like, it kind of had a happy ending, but it was also very nihilistic. Because that part where, I mean, it's kind of true. I don't think that, how can I say this? It's true what she said. Joy, or Jobu, she said, years ago, they thought that the earth was the center of the universe and people were murdered for saying otherwise. Then we found out that it was the sun that was the center of our solar system, and we're just a speck in this universe. And the sun
trillions of suns.
Trillions of suns, and within those trillions of suns, there's, like who knows how many, not universes, but galaxies and stuff. And so she says, like, nothing we do basically matters. And I thought it's just super nihilistic.
It's nihilistic in a way that's meant to be positive, though.
Yeah.
Like, nothing matters, so do whatever you want.
Yeah, and also, too, I think, like, nothing matters, but what you do does matter.
Yeah.
Like...
Nothing matters, so everything matters.
So everything, yeah. I guess that's a really positive way of looking at it. Because, I mean, even though, like, yes, in the grand scheme of things, we're just a speck in the universe, and the universe is expanding ever more, and we're going to become even more of a speck. But I do, like you said, everything we do does matter. By the way, I want that movie.
What, Rakakuni?
Rakakuni. They could have thought of another animal, so it doesn't sound sus.
Yeah.
Like,
but it was so good.
But like, okay, so before the thing started, I said that there were some things that I knew about this movie. One was the bagel.
The bagel.
I knew about the everything bagel.
Yeah.
And I knew that I knew about the hot dog fingers.
Okay.
But I knew it was a multiverse thing because that was kind of like the main plot of the story, so everybody kind of knew really what it was. But there's a show, I think I saw it there. There's this program or channel on YouTube called New Rock Stars. And they basically break down like movies and like pop culture, like movies, but more specifically like nerdy movies or movies that have like a lot of Easter eggs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure this was one of them. And I kind of saw like a little glimpse of it, but I didn't completely watch it.
Yeah.
Because one, it was like 45 minutes long, and I'm like, no. But also, too, it was like I wanted to see the movie, but this was like years ago. So that's why I kind of found out about the everything bagel and the hot dog fingers and the, great performances all around. Thank you for making me watch this movie.
I'm glad we watched it together.
So this is a reverse movie. The show is called Movie Boarding. My sister actually came up with the name.
Yeah.
Because it's like making people watch movies that they haven't seen before. And sometimes it might be like they might have a good time.
Yeah.
So it's like movie boarding in the sense of like waterboarding or like torturing them.
Oh, okay.
So my sister came up with that. She was like, oh, it's like waterboarding, but with movies.
Yeah.
So, and then I give it a ranking from 1 to 5. 1 being that it was not that bad. It was like 5 being I got tortured a lot. 1 being there was no torture whatsoever.
Okay.
And I did not get tortured whatsoever. I enjoyed this movie thoroughly, even though it was long and it did drag at the end. They could have really condensed that part.
Yeah.
I think though.
Yeah, probably.
There was not a lot of new details really that came out in that part at the end.
Yeah, there was a lot of scenes in the movie that are just replaying like over and over. And I get it's to connect the story together.
To connect everything?
Yeah.
Everywhere
all at once.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you coming by.
Of course.
I think about getting Shane and or for sure Emily.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Adrian Maron. Because like Adrian went to like film school, I think, or